What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Pack a Bowl podcast, the podcast where we smoke weed and talk about the Green Bay Packers. That's right. This is the very first episode I'm doing, and it's brought to you by Mood Charger, the wireless mood mat charger for your wireless chargeable e-rigs such as Puffco Peak Pros and Carta 2s and your phone also. Alright guys, so a lot has gone on, in the last year with the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love had a very good season. Then lots of cool moves in the off season. Xavier McKinney. So I just wanted to touch on a few subjects here for the first episode. So first of all, I'm gonna take a dab out of my trusty Puffco Peak Pro. Highly recommend this device. Looking for a sponsorship, Puffco. So it takes just a second to heat up, but I threw my hash in there and it's gonna heat it up and give me a nice little rip. There we go. I know this is mega fun for you guys to watch right now. Give me one more rip. Go Pack, go. All right. Ready to talk some Green Bay Packers? If you have a Puffco Peak Pro, if you have a Carta 2, if you have any dab rig or flower rig for that matter, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and you're gonna taste your, cannabis products. So, to the Green Bay Packers, I made some notes here. So, if I look away, I'm looking at my notes. Jordan Love, highest paid player in NFL history, highest paid quarterback. That'll probably change soon. They're saying Dak Prescott's next up. They're saying, I think next year Brock Purdy probably get a bunch of money if the 49ers do well. So, but for right now, we got the highest paid guy. So how cool is that, guys? All right. You probably know all this. This whole sample size thing, should he have gotten paid? He only had a good half a season. As a lot of people pointed out, he had a great whole season. He ended with good, solid, especially for a first-year starter, full season statistics, and then that last 8-10 games, were just fantastic, right? So, do dabs make anyone else's nose run? If I'm sniffing, it's because of the dabs. So, I think that sample size thing, plus the fact that he's been around for years, plus the fact that, they've seen this guy, they know what he can do. The Green Bay Packers would not, give a bunch of money to someone like that if they weren't completely confident in it. You know how brutal the Packers can be. Aaron Jones, Rasul Douglas, one of my favorite recent Green Bay Packers. That was a sad, sad day for me. And you can probably find a video somewhere of me talking about how upset I was when that happened. In training camp, the defense is absolutely crushing it. Rashawn Gary, they're saying he's getting in the backfield in a split second. And Igbari's made some good plays. It sounds like the guys are really bought into the new Jeff Hafley scheme, and they are doing really well in it. I mean, there's a bunch of first-round picks, bunch of high talent, pedigree players for the Green Bay Packers defense, and I think Jeff Hafley will bring the best out of them. So, Jeff Hafley, he is a defensive backs coach, so that bodes well for our extremely fantastic defensive back, cornerback room. We have All-Pro Jair Alexander. I believe he was All-Pro. If not, he should be. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. We have Eric Stokes, who was fantastic his rookie season, dealt with some injuries, and now he's having a really good training camp. I personally am hoping that he can play like he did his rookie year and even better, and we got a solid two, outside cornerbacks. Keyshawn Nixon in the slot, and then the safeties. We got Xavier McKinney. I'm so excited about. That's probably the next Packers jersey I'll get. And then the rookies, Javon Bullard and Evan Williams, are both playing well in training camp. Evan Williams has gotten several interceptions. They've both made good plays. Bullard is physical. Williams has good ball skills. So I personally am probably most excited about the secondary rooms, because I believe there's a cornerback room, a safety room, and I heard they're even doing a separate slot corner room. So I'm sure they do an entire secondary meeting. I'm sure they do I'm sure they do an entire secondary meeting. Oh, an entire defense meeting. That's what I was thinking of. Whew. All right. What are the Packers' chances? The Packers' ceiling. We got a solid 2-year window to win Super Bowls, man. I think Jordan Love is the guy. I think he deserved his money. I think we have the best receiver core in the league. I'm excited about Marshawn Lloyd. And then I'm excited about Jeff Hafley in this defense. And I think they're going to be fantastic. So, yeah, man. I think the Packers are going to be fantastic this year. I think they can win the Super Bowl. I think Jordan Love can win the MVP. I mean, why not, right? We've seen what he can do. We have seen what he can do. Some training camp standouts I pretty much already talked about. Eric Stokes has done really well. Rashawn Gary has done extremely well. Bunch of sacks. Romeo Doubs, everyone's talking about. And I think he might really emerge as that number one wide receiver. Evan Williams, the rookie safety from Oregon, with several interceptions, several good plays. Xavier McKinney says him and Javon Bullard are both really smart and both really easy to play with, probably especially in this Hafley defense. And then there's been some flashes from Van Ness and Josh Jacobs and, of course, Jordan Love. Lots on the defense. Love's only been back for a few practices. Clifford, the backup quarterback, Sean Clifford from Penn State, has done pretty poorly, I hear. Lots of interceptions. But all in all, I mean, between the quarterback and the wide receivers and the tight ends, Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft, hopefully make a second-year jump and are even better than, they were before, which was awesome last year, right? So, yeah, man, I'm really excited about this Packers team, and I'll try to keep making these videos. I'll see how you guys like them. Thanks for watching the first ever episode of Packable Podcast, brought to you by Moon Charger, which if you want one, you can hit me up. So, all right, guys, thanks as always. Green and gold till I'm dead and cold. Start with love. Let's do it. This season's gonna be awesome. Keep an eye out for more videos. Peace.